Ohio football returns to Athens this week for the final home game of the season. The Bobcats will face UMass for the first time since 2018 and for the first time as a MAC opponent since 2013. In all four meetings the two schools have played, Ohio has come out on the winning side. The Bobcats have scored 50-plus points in each of the last three against the Minutemen. Ohio is still fighting for a spot in the MAC title game. However, their chances to get back to Detroit and defend last season's championship took a hit when they fell to the Western Michigan Broncos. Ohio lost to Western Michigan on the road 17-13 and are now deadlocked into a five-way tie for second place in the MAC. While they no longer control their own destiny to get back to Ford Field, any path that gets them there will start with a win this week.
The focus is on winning, and that's what I talk about with eliminating external factors, focusing on ourselves, our execution. I know players are going to be looking at that kind of stuff and trying to figure it out on their own, but we got to control what we can control. And the first thing we can control is how we play on Tuesday.
One of the biggest challenges for Ohio over recent weeks has been getting the offense going. The group hasn't been able to consistently create explosive plays since the mid-October win over Northern Illinois. It has all started with the struggles of quarterback Parker Navarro. He has thrown an interception in 4 straight games and currently has the most in the MAC with 9. Navarro was limited to just 70 passing yards and his lowest career completion percentage against Western, and in his last 5 games has accounted for just 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, there was some decision-making issues throughout the game where he was not at his best. And the interesting with coaching Parker is, some of the good with the bad. Is there some decision-making things that can frustrate you at times. And then at the same time, he makes unbelievable plays. The amount that he really cares and the effort that he will put into making plays and putting his body on the line for his teammates is really impressive. But there's always room for growth with him.
The good news for Navarro and the Ohio offense is that they will face one of the nation's worst defenses this week and could regain some confidence. The UMass defense ranks toward the bottom of many key stats and have given up over 38 points in 7 of their 10 games. Despite the defensive struggles as a whole, Marquise White has been a bright spot on the defensive line. He has 11 tackles for a loss and 5 sacks this season, ranking near the top of MAC leaderboards. It will be another week where the Bobcats face a high-profile pass rusher. UMass is the only FBS team still without a win this season. They've found ways to keep games competitive against both Western Michigan and Buffalo and are not a team Ohio can simply look over.
And again, that's why you have to prepare for them with the right mindset that you're going to get their best shot and that we have to play at a high level to beat anybody.
The Bobcats will look to extend their home winning streak to 13 straight and set themselves up for a massive Black Friday game against Buffalo. Tuesday's action kicks off at 7 p.m. and will be on CBS Sports Network. For Bobcat Showcase, Andrew Bowlby in Athens.